Hey everybody, welcome to the Chaos. I'm still Chaos or Gem. I think I still haven't decided. I should probably really think about naming myself and the order of my channel and the intro. I have an outro. Okay, it's not good, but I have one. See, we do everything in pieces. Eventually everything will be good or something like that. So, today you're going to get a very exciting story. I wonder about people sometimes. I don't understand. But it makes for great entertainment. Or so I keep telling myself. Uh, so, today we're going to read a Reddit story and then I'm going to tell you about how my night went. And then you'll get a dad joke at the end. And the game is to see how long can you go without swearing. Welcome to the chaos. So I told you one of my friends is helping me and he keeps sending me Reddit stories. So if you don't like it, it's not my fault. In today's video of how I age myself, I just had to make my text bigger and zoom in. It's cool though. So this is a text going back and forth. I haven't read any of this, so let's see. What time would you be able to come tomorrow? Obviously, I want as much time as I can get with you. But I don't want you to be too tired either. Okay, so far so good. Me. Not me, the 2D me. 2D me. Yeah. I also start a new job the next day. Oh, and then, okay, I see. Okay, it took me to figure out, and then it goes to blue. So it's red and blue. So it's me and you. That didn't answer my question, lol. Valid. Valid so far. You know what? So far. Me. More than likely, no. Blue. What? Can we just do one quick little date? ... I thought that was the plan. Oh boy, this is lol. Me. The problem is it's a 2-hour drive, meaning if we did something quick, I'm driving 4 hours. Also, the job is important to me. Blue. I will give you gas money. She didn't talk about gas money. She talked about time. How are you returning time to her? Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait to share my story. I'm not waiting another God knows how long. Ugh. Ugh. The red flags are sowing themselves. Me. Maybe you should find someone who lives closer. Also valid. I glanced ahead for a second, clutching my pearls. Blue. Fuck you. Not me. I did not swear. I'm reading. Oh, alright, listen. Okay, there's about to be a lot of swears. How does this go? Does this count as a swear? Do I not swear? Listen. I'm trying. Okay, these are all swears. I'm gonna do my best to not swear, though. That effing hurts. F you. Capital letters, in case. Why the F would you get me so excited for something, then cancel? All my exes did this shit. I'm done. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Side quest. Oh, we're gonna side quest early today. When somebody says, all my exes did A, B, and C, they're usually telling on themselves. But that just went 0 to 100 real quick. Another thing, so on, I don't know, one of the dating sites, I don't know which one, you can have like a hidden bio or something. Like it's like a match note, whatever. And when somebody matches with you, then they see it and only then. And so mine was just like, I just want to be like the cool kids. And I was like, oh wait, actually, don't match with me if you're not patient because I'm never in one place for a very long time. So be patient, or because that what always happens is people match, will talk for a day, and then I don't respond within 20 minutes, and then they unmatch with me, and I'm like, I sometimes go a month without remembering to check any of this. Like, we are obviously not compatible. Thanks for swooshing your way out. I didn't intend to hurt you. I'm sorry. But also, you not being able to take no for an answer is a major red flag. It has nothing to do with gas. It's more so just bad timing since I start a new job tomorrow. My original plan was to get a hotel and leave early in the morning, but I'd rather not risk that either. I have questions, and I probably shouldn't have questions because I've definitely done worse. What's the farthest you've traveled for a first date or a hookup? No judgment. Wait till I tell the Japan story, or the India story, or the Ireland story. Jamaica story? Oh. Spoilers. For clickbait? No, because it really did happen. I don't know. Back to blue. Oh boy. I glanced ahead again. I can't wait to tell my story of what happened tonight. Oh boy. Please. This effing hurts. Is seeing me not worth it to you? I'm not effing perfect either. So F you for using the term red flag. So literally everything I do wrong. For literally everything I do wrong. That was my error. It's fine. So in the same paragraph, he's begging her, but also swearing at her. Oh my god, like, this might be the same guy. Oh boy, oops. Earthquake. Red. It still goes. Block. You're already upset that I'm saying no. I've also never called you a red flag up until today. Your behavior right now is a major concern. Blue. Because I'm effing hurt. You're basically saying it's not worth it to see me. MF, I'd walk 100 miles to see you. Then why isn't he? They're probably 100 miles apart, right? Doing the math, right? The math is mathing. 2 hour drive, 120 miles, give or take. If he starts now. I apologize. Why is she apologizing? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Oh, sorry. Got a little in my. I apologize. I did think you were worth seeing. I was going to ask you to reschedule. I didn't want to risk being late on Monday. And I apologize for saying you should find someone closer. That came off rude looking back at it. No, it didn't. That was pretty, pretty on point. Another one of my profiles, I say, like, if I tell you you're too far from me, that's a boundary. That's literally a boundary. Well, but if I say that, you're not supposed to come back and be like, I don't mind driving 5 hours to see you. Do you know the pressure that puts on somebody? You hang out for 20 minutes and you're just like, nah, dude. And you can't, well, I mean, you can, but then you feel awkward being like, you know what? I've started FaceTiming everybody before going on dates. It has been life changing. But just a vibe check, because a lot of people can be really good in a profile and even a conversation because they have this time to think, but then you get next to them and it's just like, oh, you can't see my fingers. I'm like, I just, so it's, and it does, I can't lie, it does kind of feel like job interviews, but man, it has really helped my dating life, like, a lot. Okay, I will see where she goes now. With that being said, I don't think this is a match. We are already arguing before we even meet. You seem very upset that I could not see you tomorrow and won't take no for an answer. Oh boy. Blue. I should have like little puppets. I could be like back and forth and back. I didn't order my red flag yet. Man. Somebody's supposed to remind me. My IRL friend's watching. Text me right now. I'm probably in the air. It's fine though. I'll get it when I land. Tell me to order a red flag. Blue. Because it felt like I'm not worth it to you. I should have controlled myself better and I'm sorry. Please just don't give up on me. Oh my. I'm so, I'm going to I'm going to read you some text messages in a second. And I just on one hand, men are not taught emotion. They're not supposed to show emotion unless it's anger. And believe me, men's mental health, I'm here for it. Let's figure this out. 1,000,000%. Real men cry. But holy Lord! Personal responsibility to an extent. Like, go to a therapist. It's okay. We've all been there. This video is going to be so freaking long. I have so much to tell. Are you excited? Oh boy. Back to red. I won't block you because there's no reason for me to, but I do believe dating is out of the cards. At most, I can be there for you as a friend and someone who will listen. You are very explosive, and that can be scary. I hope you are also seeing it from my perspective. It has nothing to do with you. More so, I want to set a good impression for my new job. It just keeps. Okay, listen. This just keeps going. There's more pages. How is this not the end? Okay, cool. Block. Move on. Like the other guy earlier today. Okay, here's a bonus story. His entire profile was all like intellectual stuff and connections and intellectual conversation. I don't know. This whole thing was just like, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, cool. I messaged, hey, whatever I said. He said something back. I said something back. He's like, we should get together and have some fun. And I quoted his profile. Sometimes I'm a little bit of a brat. He very quickly blocked me. It's fine. Can you just give me one more chance? Please. I have therapy in literally 3 days. That is. Do you get them on speed dial? You should have them on speed dial. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hurt. And, as usual, communicated my feelings poorly. That did not help your case, sir. And reacted too quickly. I'm aware of the problem. That did not help you either. So you know this is a problem. You know you overreact. Put the phone down. Okay, listen. I also overreact and respond emotionally. I'm working on it too. But take a second. Think things through. Okay, 20 years of therapy and you'll get there too. I wish I was kidding, but it's okay. I just have to figure out how to change it, and my therapist is the one that's there to help with that. I don't want to give up. Maybe I'm just crazy, but you mean a lot to me. Oh my God. They haven't even met yet. Again, when I read you the messages that I'm going to in a minute, like the same, like I really think tonight some guy was gonna like wear my skin. Like I'm kind of like, oh ha ha ha, but the escalation is, yeah. I also met you a few days ago. It has been a lot to process. I think that part of this is my fault as well. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I should have established stronger boundaries and not be a flirty as much. That was their mistake, not mine. Okay, you can look this up and see. Okay, but my offer still stands to be your friend! Exclamation point. Oh, they love when you say that, and especially when you add the exclamation point. Oh boy, this isn't gonna escalate more at all. I can't wait to share more of my phone and screenshots. I don't want to end things on a bad note. I, I, I understand. However, blue. Oh God, it's an entire paragraph. What do you say to that? Hmm. Please, just one more chance. Dot 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 dot. I want to give you the world, but I'm not perfect. I don't mind slowing down, but I want to build something with you. If I take the time to work on myself, I have a feeling that it would work. I'm such a sweet person with so much love to give, but it's hidden underneath so much trauma. Okay, listen. You don't get to use trauma as this cape of all acceptings. Okay, trauma is a reason, not an excuse. So, sure, we are all freaking traumatized. You don't treat people poorly, and that is. Oh boy. I'm sweet, goddammit. I'm good with the customers. The customers love me. The engineers, they're not good with customers. Name that movie. But it's hidden under so much trauma. I would give you a second chance. Oh, I bet. And a third and a 12th. And that's, again, he thinks he's saying one thing, but oh boy, is he saying the complete opposite. Like Australia. I know people make mistakes and can change if they truly want to. You then why? And you knew this was a problem. Okay, listen, the math isn't mathing. If you knew this is a problem and you wanted to change, why haven't you already changed? There. Oh my God, there's still so much. Oh my God, there's more pages. This just keeps going. I'm not gonna be able to tell my story today because this is gonna like take 5 hours. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin soon. I'm old, okay? Like, I have to go drink my hot tea and put on my slippers. I understand that no one's perfect, but maybe taking more time to heal is what might be best. You also compared me to your exes before I could fully explain myself. Now, granted, my statement was uncalled for, and I'm truly sorry for causing you pain. I don't think this is going to work out as far as dating goes. She is a saint. She needs to care about herself as much as she cares about a stranger she hasn't even met yet. Oh my God, there's so much foreshadowing to what I'm about to go through. Like, oh man, man, Blue, I can't be friends with you. I'm very attracted to you, and I have feelings. Please don't give up on me, sad face. Everyone has. You aren't like my exes. I take back what I said. I say stupid shit when I'm mad. Please work with me here. That's all I'm asking is some sort of compromise. Oh my God. Like, part of me wants to just hug him because obviously he has not figured his. Well, I almost swore. He hasn't figured his life out. He does not have emotional grasp. And again, I understand men aren't always taught how to emote. And we all need to work on that for all of our sakes. It's okay. It's okay for a man to be like, I'm really scared of this situation. I'm unsure of how to handle this. Can we sit down and have an adult conversation? And not F you. Oh man, I have a story I'm going to tell today. There's another story I really want to tell that was like this. Like the one of few times that I had to report something. Like I legit, this dude, like we just did a vibe check at a club, and he sent me a novel the next day that included how he almost unalived himself that night because I barely talked to him. That was the plan. I was like, we'll be at the club. Just say, hey, yep, okay, yep, you're a person, I'm a person, okay. And then a song came on. I was like, woo, and I ran to the front of the stage because that's what I do. That was sorry. There's a freebie story. It's late at night. For, again, if you've watched all my episodes, you can always tell day and night, or when I'm medicated, unmedicated, and my ADHD is like. Woo. I just said I wanted a YouTube channel. I didn't say I wanted a successful one. My form of compromise was to offer being your friend. She is spot on. Better than what I'd be. Block, 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 block. That way, I'm still there for you, but not in a romantic way. I don't think dating will work out between us. I'm very sorry. She is way too kind. Way too kind. Somebody's people are gonna harm her. I hope she can build healthy boundaries and just be like, no, you can't save people. Blue. Goodbye. Ugh. You literally said in the beginning you'd be willing to work things out and talk things out. One chance to show you who I really am. Give me a couple weeks, please. Oh my god, that would. Alright, can we just unpack that one sentence? I want to show you who I really am. Just give me a couple weeks to figure it out. Red. Me. Not me. I want to be friends if you want to. And I understand your decision if not. Oh my god, there's still so much. How is there more? Oh my god, we're already at 25 minutes. All right, how many minutes are we actually at? 8. Blue. All right, we have to speed through these. Oh man. Why can't you just give me some time? Maybe if you actually gave me time, you'd see who I really am, and your opinion might change. So please, don't judge so quickly. Yeah, it would change in that she wouldn't want to be your friend either. Like, Red. I won't block you, and you can even still text me whenever, but I'm not going back on my offer. Blue. I'm gonna have to say goodbye and block you. A kind, caring person wouldn't give up after one bad impression. You're the immature one here. Oh my god, the gaslight. Alright, who had gaslighting on their bingo card for this? Because Red. I understand your decision. She finally gets it. She gets it. I just imagine her like at her home just be like oh my god. I need like sock puppets to act this out. Back to Blue. Oh wait. Blue responded to himself. Like he responded to his message saying, "Not gonna respond. You did. She doesn't need to." I get like, oh my god. Red. I have communicated my thoughts and I won't change my minds. I said yesterday, I will never disregard your feelings. If that's how you feel, then I understand. Oh, can, oh man, unwrap that. She is like scalpeling this dude, like which is like, oh man, oh, was that petty? It might be petty. I kind of like it. Oh wait, was that the end? That was the end. He didn't retort. after all that. Okay, we're just very quickly. I'm just gonna check. Okay, listen. No, I'm just gonna very one or two comments, and then I'm gonna tell my story as quickly as I can. I was chronicling it all night. I was I made the original post, and I was like, all right, that's gonna be the end of it. And then he called me like 4 times, and I was like 4 calls, and then the texts, and then the calls, and then the calls, and then the text, and I was like, just like, oh, just wait, just you wait. Somebody said the level of patience you have for reals. Somebody, help! Why did bro crash out? Boy. Oh, somebody said a man that uses Snapchat is already a red flag. Listen, bro. All right, that 12-year-old is just salty because he can't use Snapchat yet. So I have Snapchat. Well, of course I have Snap, whatever. But I snap every day in the morning, wherever I am, because I can't. Chaos Shark. I can be anywhere in the world, whatever, or in bed. It's fine. And so he's just like, where in the world is Jem? I don't know. But I have streaks with some people that are like 1,500 days. And then it's like pressure, because then you're like, oh, can't screw this up. And then I did. I missed one day, and I lost like 8 streaks. And like, luckily, like the really long ones, it was the opposite day or whatever. But it was like, okay, I'm sorry, but y'all way too nice to these men. Mm-hmm. Why couldn't he just wait for you to have free time instead of throwing a temper tantrum? I love some of the wholesome ones. It's just so like naive, and it brings me joy. Okay, we're gonna stop there because I'm not gonna have time to. But yeah, um. Oh, then we're gonna make up an update. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, listen. I think I keep forgetting to be like every one of my videos is a trigger warning because you never know when I'm going to trauma dump, because I don't know when I'm going to trauma dump. I tell a story and people are like, and I'm like, oh, that was just a Tuesday. I don't know. So trigger warnings. Let's see what we're going to do here. Oh, that clap is probably really loud. That's going to be hard to edit. That's fine. So for anybody who's new to the channel, this is my second favorite part of the episode. We make up an update. So you can make up your own update in the comments. Tell me how you think this story would go. So here's my off-the-cuff imagination. So the screen will turn colors so that you know that it's fantasy, so nobody can sue me for lies. I mean, it's like in Technicolor. I think actually Technicolor is normal color, right? But it don't matter. Point being, oh God, I'm ranting. I don't have time to rant. Okay. So the next day, she gets a bouquet of flowers at her house. And she's panicking because she's like, what? She opens them, and it's beautiful flowers. It just says, I'm sorry. And it has his name. And she's like, how did he find my address? Like, we're 2 hours apart. We never exchanged addresses. She starts to freak out, understandably. Then she starts getting all these phone calls. And then a pizza delivery ends up at her door. And she's like, I didn't order a pizza. And they said it's from, they never said his name. Jake. Sorry, Jake. But Jake. Jake sent her a pizza. Now she's really freaking out, understandably. Monday comes around. She goes to her new job. They love her. Epic day. And then after work, she's heading home. But then she gets nervous. Well, understandably, I'd be nervous too, right? And she calls up a friend. So the friend meets with her, and they go into the house together. And sure enough, somebody broke into her house. So now she's freaking out. So they call the cops. Cops show up, check her house. He's hiding in her bathroom closet. He tries escaping. And then the cops chase him. And then he trips down the stairs and gets up and keeps running. And then the cops tase him. And he's like, and he hits the ground really hard. And he has a head injury. And when they bring him to the hospital, he's in a coma. And he never wakes up. I probably shouldn't do these late at night. Happy ending? I have a quick dad joke, and then I'll tell my story. Hope your endings were better than mine. Um, 5 ants moved into an apartment. And then 5 more ants moved in with them. And now they're tenants. I met a guy, a daddy ant, I don't know. We started talking. And then after a little while talking, uh, again, I FaceTime him. I'm like, if you want to FaceTime. And he's like, oh, I don't like giving my number out. You know, can we Telegram? And I'm like, oh, of course. Perfect. He's like, we can video chat on there. I'm like, yeah, I like it. Perfect. I don't give my number out unless I have plans to meet with somebody, unless we're FaceTiming. It ends up going into the void, and then you lose track of people, and not the point of the story. We talk for a little bit, we video chat, and I'm like, all right, it's actually a person. And so he says he's from one town. I don't want to out too much here. He says he's from town A, but he's like 3 hours away visiting friends. Valid. Makes sense, whatever. And it's like dinner time, and I'm like, where are all your friends? He's like, oh, we hung out earlier in the day. Like, weird, but okay. So let's play a game. Count all the red flags. who can find the high score at the end? So I'm like, weird, but okay, yeah, whatever. We video chat for a while. And then I was like asking him like where he lived, and he's like, yeah, town 1. I'm like, all right, cool. But then I say something, and he had no idea about anything. And I was like, how long have you been up here? And he's like, oh, just a couple years. I'm like, okay, but you don't know A, B, and C? He's like, well, you could just come out here. And I was like, I could just go out there, because I make a lot of terrible decisions. I've shown this one before, so it's not a freebie. It's just a reminder bee. Like the time of North Carolina. Oh, North Carolina story. That'll be another story too. Oh boy, that one's a good one. But I'm like, sure. And I look it up. It's like 2 hours something, and I was just like, nah, bro. And then I was like, all right, we had plans for to go grab a drink the next day. So I was like, yeah, no, it's all right. We'll see each other tomorrow, whatever. He's like, I give really good massages. And I'm like, sure, I bet. Then I was like, all right, here's a bar. Meet me at this bar about this time. I am doing this project. I'll update you, blah, blah. And he's like, I thought you wanted that massage. And I was like, well, yeah, but start somewhere public. And he's like, well, all right, but I can't be out too late. And I'm like, again, like, all the. Then he messaged something else. I forget, kind of, whatever. I don't want to open the message to read every detail quite yet. So maybe when I edit this, I'll be ready, and I'll kind of add the screenshots to the side. But for right now, or wait until like he goes to bed, I can take the screenshots and block him. So I don't want to open the message quite yet. So I just keep getting, like when you get the notifications, and I'm like with all my friends tonight, and I'm like, so he's like, all right, and he sends me a screenshot. He's like, here's the hotel I'm at. I'm 10 minutes from town one. I'm like, why are you in a hotel? I'm like, I thought you lived in town one. And he's like, no, I live in the state next door. I'm just in town one like every 2 weeks. I'm like, that's not what you said yesterday. Like, we were talking. Side note, anytime I have video chatted with a dude laying on a bed and he has done this, he's just like, the whole time, it has never ended well. Like, that is walking red flags number one. Literally the number. Any dude. They're just. I can't explain why, but he did that the whole time. That was the. Yeah. So he sends me a screenshot of a hotel. And I'm like, okay, well, all right, sure. I'll meet you, like, do they have a bar in there? And he's like, I don't think so. I didn't see one. This is a chain hotel that always has a bar. Always. And I'm like, no. At this point, I'm like juggling red flags. I'm like, okay, let's. And I'm like, all right, do you want to find a bar near you? He's like, well, I don't really want to go out. I didn't tell you this, but I have to, I have a flight in the morning, and I just, I can't be hungover. And I'm like, okay, we can have like one drink. He's like, no, I just want a relaxing night. I mean, I can grab drinks and have them in the room, but if you're not up for it, I completely understand. And I'm like, yeah, okay, totally, completely. That's fine. We can try again another time. Side quest in here because I would imagine he was expecting me to be like, oh, okay, yep, let me get right on it. I'm gonna jump right on that and run. But now, again, expectation. Like, what were you hoping the best outcome here is? So I go to this hotel. I see the giant bar that's gonna be there because it's always there, and I'm like, oh, silly, he didn't see this bar, and be like, okay, I'm gonna still just go up to his room. On what planet? Like, I just but the story does not end here. Same as, except that I just. So I told him, I was like, I'm gonna be busy. I'll ping you later when we were still talking, and he seemed like a rational, normal human being. Then, after, so to me, I'm like, okay, you said you weren't up to this. You set a boundary. I set a boundary. They didn't match. Cool. We're like, all right, not a big deal. Another time. And again, if somebody was actually around here all the time, why would he care if it was 2 weeks away? I mean, I'm gone all the time, but whatever. And he calls. And he calls. And he calls. Then he sends a message. I don't think I got the actual notification again. I don't want to open it, but it was a message, and I was like, this is like in the afternoon. So a couple hours later, I opened the dating app because I was bored waiting for my friends to do whatever they were doing. And he had messaged me on there, which, let me tell you, pet peeve of mine ever. If we're talking on one platform, don't go back to another platform. Like, it drives me insane. So, and it took me a second to realize. I was like, wait, oh God, I had plans with somebody. And then I was like, are you kidding me? So I'm like, oh my God, that is like insane. But okay. Now I'm like telling my friends, I'm like, things were gonna go down tonight. Like, I'm so glad that something in me was just like, So now I'm like, okay, that has to be the end of it. Then he messages again. Forget I said anything. Let's meet at the bar you said. Then 6 more phone calls. At some point, he was up to 9 phone calls and 2 messages. One of the messages, I think these are kind of out of order because, yeah. at one point, when again, every time I'm like, okay, that has to be the end of it. Then I get another one. I'm like, like we're at dinner at this point, and I'm like, my friends are like, let me talk, let me answer, and I'm like, no, we're not playing that game. I'm not. I just. But the whole like fortune, he kept saying like, oh, are you just gonna ghost on me? Everybody always just ghosts on me or something like that, and I was like, and I was like, is there a reason? Yes, there's like 9 reasons. I mean, I guess not. Well, good luck, I guess. And I was like, okay, well, it's done. But oh no. Then one last phone call. Oh no. And then another phone call. Oh, this is the next message. I guess there is a bar here if you want to stop by. Now, he had already checked into the hotel. And now, oh, I guess it. Like, again, did he think that I would just be like, how'd you miss this bar? Oh, you just missed it? No big deal. Like, what did he think was gonna happen? Wild. And then the next one, well, you were gonna drive 2 hours yesterday to see me. I was like, I said I would see how far it was and maybe to go out, spend a night out, in the area. Try not to out too much here. And then another one. Okay, and this is like, I mean, hours after all this. Can you please come over? I'll meet you anywhere. This dude was gonna wear my skin. Like, again, like I know, like I'm kind of laughing through this, but I'm like, I don't know. I've been through a lot. I've, you'll, you've already heard some of the stories. You'll hear so many more, but that is wild. Like I said, maybe I'll the screenshots, or I'll add the screenshots to the Patreon or something. Something ready. I got through it pretty quickly. This video, 48 minutes. I mean, I don't know where maybe you're at 20 minutes, but be safe. Take a deep breath. Nobody has the right to set your value. And don't belittle yourself for somebody you've never even met. Like, that is the craziest. But now this is obviously, this video is just going forever, so I'm going to have to end it here. But be kind. Do something nice. Do something kind for somebody and put it in the comments. I like hearing about it. I hate this whole like, oh, people only do good things to brag about it and to get credit for it or whatever. People do bad things for that too, and you don't care about that. Okay, these people starting fights just for attention and nobody cares. Like, brag. I don't care. Just be kind as you do it. Here you go. I hope this epic saga was worth the ending.